everyone, hope you're keeping safe and well at home. My name's Mark, I'm librarian at Mead Libraries. I'm based in Dunboyne Library, but some of you may know me from doing some of the STEAM and coding workshops around the county. As part of working on the STEAM and coding team, we decided we'd do a couple of homemade experiments using some household items. So today we're going to do two experiments using ice. So the first one is we're going to look at how rain is formed, and then we're going to try and recreate it in a jam jar using hot water and ice. So you might need mum and dad to give you a hand with the hot water. The second thing we're going to look at is we're going to get two metal tins, like bean tins or tomato tins, and we're going to add ice to them. And in that we're going to add cool water to one, and we're going to add salt to the other, and we're going to see what happens. One should create frost and the other should create dew. So we're going to explain why all this happens. So let's crack on and get on with the first experiment. So with the first experiment, what we need is we need hot water, we need some ice, we need a plate, and we need a jam jar. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to get mum and dad to give us a hand, and we're going to pour some of the hot water into the jam jar. Careful, about 2 inches is enough, about that much. Okay, place it on something so they won't burn the surface. And then what we want to do is we want to place the plate on top. And the reason we want to do that is we want to create the same temperature inside the jam jar. And we do that and we leave that now for a couple of minutes. Okay, so now that we have the jar at a constant temperature, we're going to add ice to the top of the plate. By doing this, we're going to create a cold front up on the very top. So as the water vapor comes up, it's going to react with the cold surface, and therefore it's going to turn from vapor and steam into water again and come back down along the side, just like in the atmosphere. So as you can see, there's actually water on the inside coming down, just like rain. So what that is that's the warm air on the bottom going up and reacting with the cold surface of the cold front, that is the ice, and therefore it's turning the steam or the vapor from the warm air back into liquid, and then it comes down. So just like in the atmosphere, when the warm air from the earth comes up, it reacts with the cold air and then it comes back down as rain. Okay, so the second experiment we're going to do is we're going to see what the reaction is with ice and water and ice and salt in a couple of the tins. So the first thing we have to do is put the ice into the tins. Half fill them up. And then what we want to do is we want to pour some water in, just to cover the ice, and leave it aside. And then with the next one is we want to put some of the salt in. Then we get a spoon and we stir it around and see what happens. As you can see, there's a reaction on the outside of the tin, there's water on it. That's because the water inside with the ice is at freezing point, and therefore reacting with the warm air outside and taking the warm moisture from the warm air and leaving it on the outside of the tin. With the other tin, the salt is having a reaction with the ice. It wants to make a salt solution, so therefore it's melting the ice. Now you'd think it'd get warmer, but it's actually below freezing, therefore causing frost on the outside of the tin. I hope you liked those two experiments. It was just to show you the way that ice reacts with certain household items and how it relates to the real world and how stuff actually happens. If you'd like to, we do another video next week. With the experiments for next week, we'll need the following: baking soda, lemon, food colouring, some white vinegar, soft drink bottle, either large or small, it doesn't matter, a wine bottle cork, some sellotape, 3 pencils, and we'll also need the back garden because things could get a little bit messy. But it'll be fun, trust me. Anyway, until then, stay safe and don't forget, wash your hands.